Hi, welcome to another episode of the Ambient Mellotron here on the Ambient iPad. Let's make some music. I'm going to revisit a sound I've used before, the Clavichord, which is part of the M400 sound set. In a previous video, I used the Clavichord sound in a way more ambient and expansive nature than I plan on doing today. The signal chain is the Mellotron M4000D Mini. It's analog mono output, which goes into a Focusrite Scarlett 18i8 interface. That communicates back and forth with the iPad through a USB-C hub, which also enables me to power the iPad at the same time. Let's start a new project in GarageBand. Use our voice. Turn on monitoring. Again, we use fun, even though we're using a clean setting. I will change the icon to a Mellotron only because they have that. And let me go into here and make sure that we're recording automatic, so it keeps adding bars to it. And the tempo doesn't really matter, so I'll just leave that to what it is. We need monitoring on. All right, so that's the Clavichord. Hopefully that's coming through. If it's not, you'll hear it when the effects get added. Now the Clavichord is an old instrument from the Renaissance, kind of similar to a harpsichord in that it's a keyboard instrument and the lever hits something, strings inside. For the Clavichord, it's a very quiet instrument. It was not meant to be played live, but instead in people's homes, either for light entertainment or as a practice instrument. Now, to be fair, this, while they say it's sampled from a clavichord, it actually sounds a lot like a clavinet. Let's get some effects added here. So, as I mentioned in the intro, this isn't really going to be the most ambient piece. Instead, I'm just going to kind of string together some ideas in an improv. And maybe we'll pick some stuff out while we're working with the effects, and we'll see what that gets us. So, let's go to effects. First off, I'm just going to add a little bit of compression. GarageBand's compression is fine. Let's delete these effects. This effect EQ, which I still have no idea what it does. I do like phaser on the Mellotron, so the FAC phaser, let's add them all in, and then we will go in and do the settings. I'd like to have a little bit of a delay maybe. I haven't used... Where is it? And the name is escaping me, so I have to look through. Kosmonaut. See, I'm not using it that often. I couldn't even remember. From a reverb, I'm going to go with Black Hole, and I have room for one more. Let's use Spatializer. I'm not sure I'm going to need it, but let's add it anyways. All right, so they're all on. Let's turn them off. We'll start with the phaser. I do have a patch that I've created that I like. Okay, that's way too phasey though, so let's bring that down a little. Okay, that's good. Actually, I like that little bit there. Maybe we'll use that. Kosmonaut, let me turn off, whoops, let me turn off the phaser. I just want a really light delay. I don't know if that's the right word, but just something rich and short. It's almost like a reverb. Secret sauce, I always use this. All right, that's really reverb. Rich and short versus secret sauce. Now let's try secret sauce and add in FAC phaser and see what that does. Actually, that's good. All right, we're going to work that bit in too. Let's go to Black Hole. I am going to use actually just Black Hole, which is a nice standard reverb. I may turn it down. Yeah, let's just turn it down a little. Everything else is good. All right. That's essentially effects. It just gives us a nice overall sound. Just light on the phaser that you only hear when I'm holding it down. Actually, I'm not really into Kosmonaut right there. Let me see. Oh, Spatializer. Let's... front and back is always good, but let's turn that down a little. 45. Let's hear how this sounds. Adds a little more kind of depth to it. Well, Black Hole, no, you know what, I'll leave that. Kosmonaut, I gotta work on this one because it's just too much. Clean echo. No. Guess I'm back with these. Actually, rich and short works. All right, let's come up with some parts here. Again, I'm not using the big, huge reverbs that I've used. Mainly just trying to get a nice, just overall atmosphere that I can jam around. So we did this. So I like that. And then this is actually something I did years ago, like in the 90s, for a piece called Distance. Okay, we can use that too. Actually, that's just way too big with Kosmonaut. What's this? Private conversation. Okay, actually that's better. All right, let's keep it with that. Okay, we got those 2 bits, maybe bookending stuff. Ooh. Okay, those 2 go together in the same key. And some way to connect them, and then go to this. I don't want to create too many things beforehand. One thing though, so just a few words about improvisation, jamming, because if you've watched any of my videos, that's essentially what I do. Sure, there's other things, particularly the earlier videos when I was just using the iPad and even not a controller, much less the Mellotron. A lot of that was generative, right? Using some of the Brambos Rosetta stuff to create just some kind of sequences and then doing stuff over that. With the Mellotron, particularly these more ambient things, I'm just picking out some sounds, picking out effects, and just kind of going with it. This is a little different. This is more, you know, probably going to be a lot of block chords, the stuff I was doing. Try to do some soloing, some interesting stuff. So I completely expect that there will be some issues with my playing. Unless there's some huge train wreck, I'm really not going to stop and start over. I'm just going to let it be as it is. So this is just slightly different than I usually do, but I really like the Clavichord. Okay, I'm going to just go through off camera the effects again. The Kosmonaut's just not really exactly where I want it to be, so I have to tweak some of the settings. And then we'll come back and we'll do this Clavichord jam. A few mistakes here and there, hopefully not too many for everyone. I really just wanted to demonstrate how you can pick a sound on the Mellotron and just have a jam. So hopefully that's the, that's the mood that came across there. Well, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and good luck with your own music.